I just want to let everyone know that PY Forums, Mike Noun, Muscle Car Films are attempting to say that they have just found the long-lost 8th Trans Am Convertible, when in fact this is a regular 1969 Firebird convertible that they have used the PHS information such as the options to replicate it or clone it, and they're trying to make the public believe that it is the 8th Trans Am Convertible when it's not. They started this scam about 9 years ago. You'll see from the screenshots right off their forum that it's clearly it's a shill. Like, there's numerous shills. I assume there's probably 2 or 3 people that are in on it. One, Scott Tiananmen, most likely, since we don't see no photos of the car being restored or how the car was originally when they first got it, which, I mean, you normally see when they have any of their other cars, leads me to believe that they don't want to let anyone on to nothing else. There's a couple members on there you're going to see that are pretty doubtful about it, and they've done a good job of sidestepping questions and whatnot. But as you'll see right here, Mike Noun, he says he completed the window sticker for it this week. The fact of the matter is, he just started selling window stickers to the public this year, but for the last 15 years he's been making his own window stickers and own build sheets and broadcast sheets and scamming both buyers and sellers. So I just want you to go to the forum and go ahead and read through the 4 pages yourself. You'll notice he starts this thread with, yes, the long lost 8th Trans Am has been found. You're going to hear a lot of banter talk in between. Like, for instance, John TA1, he says, that's cool, which one was it? Obviously, everyone knows the 7 are out there. The 7 have been found. The 8th one is not even a question, so the fact that he asked that is ridiculous. He's had 14,000 posts in 10 years. Below him, you're going to see some more banter or some more off-topic talk. But you're also going to see a member called 69TA Vert. If you notice 69 Trans Am Vert, he's been a member since 2006. He's had 22 posts in 10 years. Of those 22 posts, 19 of those posts, I believe, were on this thread alone. The last time he commented was 9 years ago. 69 Trans Am Vert is clearly Mike Noun or one of his accomplices, but just for the simple fact that no one waits 9 years in between to make posts in a thread regarding a car, especially this car. The only time he's ever commented is in regards to this car, and that was 9 years ago. And he had 1 comment in 2007, I believe a year later. In 2006, he had 3 comments regarding where the whereabouts of this 69 long-lost Trans Am Vert. Most likely he was fishing for information to make sure that if there was none out there, he can go ahead with this plan. And then you'll see in 2007 he made another thread post when they asked if he was the seller of a Super Duty, like I believe it was like a 73 or whatever, red Super Duty Trans Am. After that, there's nothing. We don't hear nothing from it for 8 years. All of a sudden, he's an expert on where this car. He's going to present a bunch of evidence on page 4, the photos, some weak document that he got from the last owner of the car. Everyone knows that the VIN number's been out there. Everyone knows that Mike now controls a lot of the PHS or PMD documentation. And the fact is if you look at the forum topic itself, it's a clear-cut case of shilling. I mean, you can look at it. It's the yes/no answers. It clearly goes off topic. For page 2 and 3, clearly goes off topic. And what's funny about it is 69 Trans Am Vert, he starts right in with the brothers talk. I don't know where this came from, but I know that on the very first thread starter, Mike Noun, he spoke with it. I assume this is to give the thread a bigger footprint or whatnot, just to give it a wider stance, and a lot of this off-topic banter with a yes man, no man thing, or let me clarify this for you. A lot of this is car sales talk. When I sold cars at Volvo, we would get sent home if we didn't get the potential buyer to say yes to something like do you like your car? They would reply yes. how, you know, it's sunny today. It's pretty sunny today, yes. Just simple answers. You want to get them headed in that direction. But this right here is a clear-cut case of shilling. 69 Trans Am Vert. If you look at his thread posts, like I said, he's had 19 posts on this topic. That's just done this year. The last post was in 2007, 2006, 9 years ago when he first started. And if you look, he says, last year I offered anyone who found information on it $10,000 reward. Please, that sounds so pathetic. A $10,000 reward for $1 million car? Come on. I mean, just if you look at everything that he states and everything that he does from these 18 posts that he's done to the 3 posts that he did 9 years ago, I mean, this is a clear-cut case of a confidence game. It's pretty much laid out. This is a shell game. It's just ever developing because they didn't want someone to come forth and go ahead and say, oh, well, that car is not yours. For a fact, I know this car was in a junkyard and this car got destroyed or whatnot. So as they put it out there 9 years ago, no one's came forward. They figured since the economy is bad, whatnot, they went ahead and, I assume it's 2 or 3 people. I would assume the person doing the restoration. I assume Mike Noun, and I assume maybe the boss or another one of his cronies. I don't know. But, you know, I mean, he just started making window stickers this year, like to sell to the public. Believe me, he didn't just wake up one day and was like, okay, I'm going to sell window stickers, replicated window stickers to the public. No, he didn't. He's been doing this for buyers and sellers, scamming them both for 15 years now. He's also controlled a lot of the PMD or PHS documentation. For instance, with my car, he will produce no documentation, Pontiac Test Car 9723, yet he's the expert on the topic. Yet he will produce no VIN number, no nothing, which is just, I mean, this guy's pretty pathetic. He really is. And one thing he would do to sellers of car, he would state like misinformation. For instance, he would state there's no GT, the GTOs, the GT7 with the tail fin, with the different spoiler. He would state that for instance, if the car didn't come with the power steering or the brake cooling lines, that it's not a 400. He would go ahead and find little nuances which they later would change or they recant their story on. For instance, like he did the ram air symbols, like he's done so many of the things. They just did it on the power steering lines. But it is just, the guy's a joke. He really is a joke. Honest to God, I mean, this right here, if people do not see this as what it is, that's pretty pathetic, because, I mean, it's right there. 22 posts in 10 years. You look at look right here. So for those in the know, do any of these 8 Trans Am have their original numbers matching engine? I mean, it's pretty much clear. RA1 John says it best. It's pretty easy to find something, or pretty easy. It's amazing what you can do when you have inside info to PHS. This is a 69 Firebird that's been revinned or rebodied, title washed to make. They're making it look like or appear like it, you know, the PHS report, which they have with the new VIN, the VIN that they put on a regular 69 Firebird. They're making it appear to be 69 Trans Am Convertible. They bought a similarly optioned 1969 Firebird, and that's just what that is. So whoever buys this car, hopefully no one does, they're going to be getting a 69 Firebird convertible with a VIN of a Trans Am. But I mean, pretty much it's not the real deal, guaranteed. I mean, you can just tell. It's clear to see. No, just clarifying. Yeah, right. This guy's only made fucking 3 posts before 9 years ago, and then all of a sudden he's clarifying. He's going to be presenting some weak-ass evidence on page 4, so go ahead and look and see what you think. But it's pretty easiest to see. I mean, there's no question of what we're seeing. It's clear-cut scam, con, a shill, fraudulent. More what would you expect from PY Forums or Mike Noun. That's just how they like to get down. But, alright, so just letting you know. Do not buy this fake, fraudulent 8th Trans Am Convertible, because you can see from what I'm doing, my screenshot, that this is a bunch of bullshit. Alright, it's pretty much larceny. So, alright, bye.